Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Yoga for Skaters. My name is Ace, and in today's Yoga for Skaters class, we are going to do a little more technique, and we're going to talk about a strong, stable position for our shoulders when our arms are overhead. So there's 4 actions of the shoulders that we're going to talk about today. We're going to move through these during our preparation for our flow. And then we're going to start to get into a little more shoulder work as we move through our sun salutations. So to go ahead and get us started, we are going to start with 2 actions, protraction and retraction. So we're going to go ahead and take those arms just straight up about shoulder height, and then flip the fingertips so that they're pointing towards the sky. So we're setting up the hands as if we're going to be going into down dog or another arm overhead position with the floor on the bottom. So from here, we're going to find protraction. To find protraction, go ahead and just push through the palms and let the shoulder blades spread away from each other through the back body. Nice. You should feel a little hollow through the chest. And then retraction, so the opposite, is going to be as we squeeze the shoulder blades towards the midline of the back. You'll feel those shoulders going down. Good. You'll feel a little opening across the chest, but maybe tighter opening across the fronts of the shoulders. Good. And then one more time, push forward for protraction. So you're just pushing those shoulders forward, not necessarily rounding. Okay. So just shoulders push forward. And then retraction, shoulders pull back as you squeeze the shoulder blades together and down. Nice. All right. So go ahead and relax there for a second. The other 2 actions we want to think about when we're thinking about our arm overhead position is elevation and depression. So really easy. Go ahead and bring the palms to face the floor, arms along the side body. And to start with elevation, you're just going to squeeze those shoulders up to your ears. So elevation, we're lifting the scapula up away from the hip line. Depression, go ahead and push the palms towards the floor as we lower the scapula towards the hip line. Good. One more time. Squeeze, lift those shoulders, lift those shoulders. And then depression, push down, find length along the neck. Good. And then go ahead and shake it out from there. All right. So there's a sweet spot between these actions that allows us to take those arms up and overhead for downward facing dog. Also, just for our sun salutations, when we're lifting the arms overhead, we can think about these tiny, kind of more technical movements. So to test this out, go ahead and come back to that position what we were at when we were working through protraction and retraction. So we're just going to test out like which position of the shoulder heads, protracted or retracted, is going to give me the most clearance to get my arms overhead. So let's go ahead and start with that retraction. So squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then from here, try to take those arms overhead. And don't force it. Just see where your arms can go as you try to take them overhead while keeping the shoulder blades squeezing together. And then go ahead and come down, relax. And let's try it with protraction. So push the palms forward. Now try to lift those arms up overhead and see what kind of clearance you can get. Yeah, awesome. So we can see here that sweet spot, go ahead and relax. That sweet spot is going to be protraction and elevation. So we're elevating the shoulders as we take the arms up. But in order to elevate the shoulders, we need to have those shoulder heads protracted to reach up. Nice. All right. So go ahead and relax those arms. So we've got range of motion. We know what to think about when it comes to range of motion now. And so we're just going to move through a very quick drill to start to think about stability across the shoulders. In Vinyasa Yoga, which is one of the foundational kind of methods that we use here in Yoga for Skaters, we do a lot with our shoulders, lots of transitions, lots of down dogs, and if you're up for it, we get going into inversions. So we want to make sure that these shoulders not only have range of motion, but that they're really strong and stable in their range of motion. So here's an exercise that we can work with to build that stability or check in with that stability from day to day. All right. So to do this, I'm going to go ahead and just come up to kneeling here so you can see. To do this, we're going to start with those arms straight out in front once again, just like we did. And then go ahead and make fists and protract the shoulders. So punch the fists forward. Nice. And then from here, you're going to reach the right arm up overhead and then bend that right elbow so that the fist comes towards the middle of the shoulder blades there. Good. So this is your top arm. And then take that other arm out to the side. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up and then give me a thumbs down. And bend that left elbow and start to take the left fist up. And then you can make two fists, keep the core strong, and then try to just squeeze those fists together. So in this position, you should feel engagement as well as opening. So we are strengthening these shoulders at their end range. Nice. And then go ahead and relax from there. And we'll do it on the second side. So same setup, arms forward. Punch both fists forward. We'll reach that left arm up, bend the left elbow, take the right arm out. Give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, and then take that right fist up the back body. And then here we go. So once again, just so you can see, I'm squeezing those fists towards each other. They're not touching. And this is not a passive stretch. I'm not pulling, I'm engaging. Good. In that lengthened position. Awesome. Go ahead and relax it there. Nice. So if you ever feel like your shoulders need a little kind of rev or you want to check in with where things are at, that little drill is a nice one. So let's go ahead and get started with our practice. We're going to start here in tabletop position, and then we're going to work through what are called scapular push-ups. So as you come into your tabletop position, we've got wrists right underneath the shoulders, good, knees under the hips. And then the same deal, we'll find these scapular push-ups by squeezing the shoulder blades together and just letting the heart melt towards the floor. And then push the floor away, broaden across that upper back. Good. And then again, a little squeeze of the shoulder blades, drop the heart. Yup. And then push away. And then again, we're thinking of broadening. So left to right versus rounding, right? Let's do one more here. So squeeze those shoulder blades together. Nice. Push them away. Good. And so in this kind of somewhere sweet spot between protraction and retraction, you've got a nice stable shoulder over wrist position. We're going to keep this position as we move into some of our bird dogs. So we take the right arm forward, left leg back, start to find that core, and then back to center. Nice. Same thing, second side, left arm up, right leg back, back to center. Good. So keep going side to side. As you lengthen the arm overhead, let's bring extra attention to kind of that protracted and elevated position of the shoulder head. Good. Let's do one more each side. Nice. And one more on that last side. Nice. And then from here, go ahead and tuck your toes. One last little blast for the core. Tuck the toes, lift the knees to hover, push the floor away. Again, you should feel broadening across the upper back, maybe under the armpits, spreading away. Take one more inhale here. And then as you exhale, come on down, take the knees wide. Just push back to child's pose. Awesome. So you can let the head and the neck rest for just a moment. As we're here, we're thinking again about that arms overhead position. So the shoulders are elevated ever so slightly, protracted, good. And then on your inhale, shift forward back to tabletop, tuck the toes, and then take those hips up and back as we come into our first downward facing dog for our practice here today. Nice. So as we come into downward facing dog, we want to feel that same sensation of elevation of the shoulders, protraction of the shoulders. Good. And it's almost as if those armpits are wrapping towards the midline. Good. Take one more inhale here. Nice. And as you exhale, go ahead and come on down. Sink right back to that child's pose once again. Awesome. So take a deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. So to find a little stabilization here in our child's pose, again, just to reinforce that overhead position with stable shoulders, go ahead and pop up onto the finger pads. Yep. Push down through the fingers and then start to push the mat away. Good. So this might be pretty intense. You can just ease off how much you're pushing. But this is another position, another little skill drill that we can use to build stability, length, and opening along the shoulders. Good. As you're ready, inhale, shift forward. Nice. Exhale, up and back. Nice, strong, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take an inhale here. And an exhale. Next inhale, take a look in between the hands. And then we'll tiptoe our way all the way up to the top of the mat for an easy forward fold. Good. Go ahead and grab opposite elbows. You can sway a little side to side here. Yeah. And you can bounce a little forward and back. Yep. And then relax the arms. As you're ready, inhale, push the floor away. Start to slowly roll your way all the way up to our mountain pose, Tadasana. Nice. So keeping the arms along the side body, or if you'd like to bring the palms together at your heart, we'll take a moment here just to find the breath. So close the eyes if that feels safe and comfortable. And then as you're ready, find that inhale through the nose. Exhale from the mouth. Nice. Inhale through the nose. And exhale, relax out through the mouth. Good. So we'll stick with inhaling and exhaling. If you're familiar with Ujjayi breath, you can start to activate that for our flow. But otherwise, wherever you're at, go ahead and just take a moment to set an intention for your practice here today. Beautiful. And then let's go ahead. As you're ready, you can flutter the eyes open if they were closed. Soft, gentle gaze forward. We'll start with 2 half sun salutations. Inhale, reach up and look up. Exhale, hips back, knees soft, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight legs, nice long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, go ahead and stand up, reach up. And exhale, palms to your side or palms together at your heart. One more time. Inhale, reach up. You can look up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come all the way down. Nice. Inhale, go ahead and reach up, look up. And exhale, palms together at your heart. Nice. So we'll add on here. We're going to get into our lunge salutations and start building out some of that shoulder work that I promised you. All right. So as you're ready, we'll take that inhale, reach up, look up, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, go ahead and come on down. Left foot stays in front, right leg steps back. On the inhale, rise up. High lunge. Good. We'll stay here for the exhale. We'll stay here for another inhale. Again, bringing some attention to those shoulders. As you exhale, hands come down. Step back to your high plank position, or you can step into your knee down plank position. Awesome. So wherever you're at, we're going to work with that arm overhead position. So from here, go ahead and inhale the right arm overhead. Good. Bring it down. Inhale. Left arm reaches forward overhead. Bring it down. Good. Keep going 2 more times each side. Bring the hand down. Reach. And down. Nice. 1 more time each side. Good. Last time. Last side. Beautiful. And then from your plank, your knee down plank, go up and back. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Full inhale here in down dog. And as you exhale, step that right foot in between the hands. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Beautiful. We'll hold here for a full round of breath. One more inhale. And exhale, hands come down. Step up to forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, look up. And then here we go, reverse it. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come on down. Left foot steps back. Inhale, rise up. Crescent lunge. Good. We'll take that extra round of breath to hold here on our first round through. On the exhale, hands come down. Step back to that high plank position or knee down plank position. Good. So from here, we're going to just move through some push-ups. So for these push-ups, go where you can go. As you come down, you're going to squeeze the elbows along the side body, shoulders come to elbow height, and then push right up. Good. So let's get 5. Nice. 4. Yes. 3. Good. 2. Nice. One more time. Down and up. As you're ready, downward facing dog. Awesome. Good. Take a full inhale in your down dog. Exhale, left foot steps in between the hands. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Beautiful. We'll take that extra round of breath here, finding stability through the low body, but keeping that awareness in the shoulders for today. Good. On the exhale, hands come down. Step up to forward fold. Nice. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, go ahead and reach up, take a look up. And as you exhale, palms together at your heart or along the side body. We'll take an extra round of grounding breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Here we go again. We'll move through our low lunges. Inhale, reach up and look up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come on down. Left foot in front, right foot steps back. Bend the right knee. On the inhale, rise up for that low lunge. Very nice. Again, we'll just take an extra moment here, grounding through the lower body, feeling those armpits wrap towards the center line of the front body. As you're ready, exhale, hands come down. Good. Step back to high plank or knee down plank. Good. From here, we'll take those overhead reaches once again. So reaching the right arm. Good. Bring it down. As you lift the left arm, push through the right arm. Bring the left hand down. Keep it going. So 3 total. Good. If you need more stability in your high plank, take those toes wide. Good. One more time, last side. Nice. As you're ready, push the floor away, hips up and back, downward facing dog. So that's that cue. Push the floor away. Protract the shoulders. Good. Next exhale, step the right foot in between the hands, bend the left knee. Inhale, rise up, low lunge. Nice. Full inhale here. And on your next exhale, hands come down and step up to forward fold. Yeah. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come on down. Good. Inhale, go ahead and reach up, look up. And as we exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come on down, step back. Inhale, low lunge. Hold for the exhale. Inhale one more time here. Exhale, hands come down. Step back to your high plank or that knee down plank. And then here we go. We've got 6 more push-ups. On your count, you're lowering and push down to lift. Good. Feel the shoulder blades come together as you lower and then press away as you lift back to that plank position. Last 3. Good. 2. Yes. 1. Nice. Push, push, push the floor away. Downward facing dog. Yeah. Inhale here. And as you exhale, left foot steps in between the hands. Bend that right knee. Inhale, rise up. Low lunge. Very nice. Hold here for one more inhale. Good. And as you exhale, hands come down. Step up to forward fold. Nice. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale. Go ahead and reach up. Take a look up. And exhale, palms together your heart. Arms along the side body. Wherever you feel good to take a round of resting breath. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. All right. So we're going to move through or build out Sun Salutation B. So it's going to be a little bit modified, but this will be another sun salutation that we use in Yoga for Skaters a lot. So we start Sun Salutation B in our chair squat. As you inhale, sink the hips back, lengthen the arms forward. Good. So we can activate this same technique. Push the fingertips forward even more. Reach those arms up overhead. Good. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come on down. So you're going to plant the hands from here, step back to your high plank. Good. You can come down to knee down plank. So now we're going to put together a push-up and the overhead reach. All right. So we're going to lower for our push-up, lift up, lengthen the right arm. Good. Again, push up. Nice. Lengthen the left arm. Good. Keep it going. We're down and up. Nice. Down and reach. Good. Keeping the core strong. Yes. It's your last time on each side. Good. Nice. And then wherever you're at, tuck the toes, push the floor away. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Nice. So we'll take a full inhale here in down dog. And a full exhale. Good. So on your next inhale, keep pressing the floor away. Lift the right leg up and back. 3-legged dog. Nice. As you exhale, we'll hug that right knee to chest. Try to step it in between the hands as best you can. Good. And so we're going to come into Warrior 1. So for Warrior 1, you're going to bring that left heel down. And for Warrior 1, I like to take the left foot a little wide and then spiral that left heel down. From here, you press down to rise up. And here we are in our Warrior 1. Nice. So in Warrior 1, we can keep those hips right where they are. Don't feel like you have to torque your low back to get the hips pointing forward. As long as that front knee is forward, the back toes are angled towards the front edge of your mat, those hips can be right where they are. And then arms up overhead, we can rotate the heart towards the front edge of the mat. Nice. Take one more inhale here. And as you exhale, go ahead and bring the hands behind the low back. We're going to interlace the fingers. We'll take a look up, lift the heart, lengthen those knuckles towards the floor. And on an exhale, we'll come into our humble warrior. Nice. This is one of my favorite poses. It is a really nice balance of strength through that lower body and then giving the upper body, these shoulders, a moment to stretch a little more passively. Good. Go ahead and bring those knuckles back to your low back. Undo the interlace. Hands to either side of the right foot. Pop the left foot up. And then we're just going to step right back to downward facing dog. Awesome. Full inhale in your down dog. Full exhale. One more inhale to lift the left leg up and back. And the exhale to bring that left foot in between the hands. Good. So if you like that wider stance, go ahead and step that right foot a little wide. And then we'll spiral the right heel down. Inhale, reach those arms up. And then just take a moment to check in with your hips, with your alignment. As long as things aren't feeling painful or pinchy, we are good to go, right? So hips are where they are, front knee is forward, reach those arms up overhead, heart lengthens towards the front edge of your mat. Good. One more inhale here. And as you exhale, let's bring those hands behind the low back. Find the opposite interlace. It might feel like you have an extra finger back there. Roll the shoulders back on the exhale. Humble warrior. Very nice. Good. So again, we've got a more passive shoulder opener here. We've moved through our 3 rounds of push-ups and overhead reaches, and we are good to start winding down these shoulders. They've done a lot of work. As you're ready, exhale, undo the arms. We're going back to downward facing dog. Yes, full inhale here in down dog. Nice. As you exhale, you can tiptoe your way all the way up to the front edge of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up to that chair pose. Once again, hands reach straight ahead. Punch through the fingertips, reach the arms overhead. And then from here, can you lower, lower, lower all the way down? Good. All right. So we are just going to round out this practice with a few bridges and a spinal twist. And then you are all set for today. Thank you so much for working so hard. You should be feeling this in your shoulders. They're going to be so strong. All right. Go ahead and come to lie down on your back. We will move through these bridge roll-ups. Take the arms overhead. Thus our theme today. And then we'll keep those feet about hips distance. So these roll-ups here, you're going to keep the backs of the hands connected to the floor. We'll start on the inhale, press through the bottoms of the feet and just curl the tailbone, curl the low back, curl the mid back, and we're lifting all the way up. Good. And then on the exhale, you're going to round your way down, upper back, mid back, low back. Beautiful. So keep going here. On the inhale, to round up, or rise up rather. On the exhale, to release down. Very nice. Good. Keep it going. We'll do one more breath to rise. And the exhale to lower. Beautiful. Very nice. And then just go ahead, snow angel those arms down. Hug your knees to your chest gently. And you can rock to the right, to the left. Good. Just a little moment to ease it up here. Very nice. And so we'll start to make our way into a final spinal twist. So from here, go ahead and cross the left knee over the right knee. And then we're going to rock all the way over to that right side. Good. As you come onto that right side, bring the left hand into the right palm. Push through the left fingertips and then start to open up into your twist. Good. So same deal, thinking about that protraction as a way to find some more space through the shoulder head. Yeah, and that elevation, complementing the protraction to get the arm overhead. Very nice. 2 more deep breaths here. An even more passive shoulder and chest opener here for you. Good. One more inhale. As you exhale, just as mindfully as you went in, go ahead and bring that left hand back into the right palm. Good. We'll go ahead and hug the knees to your chest. Come back through center. If you want to take a moment just to kind of even out the hips, you can do that. And then hug those knees to your chest. And then same thing, second side. We'll cross the right knee over the left. And then go ahead and roll all the way over to your left side. Good. All right, so same thing on this side. Right hand's going to come into the left palm. You'll reach through those right fingertips, draw a big circle, rainbow rather, across the sky, and you can open into that second side, spinal twist. Very nice, good. So today we're using this spinal twist, right, as a front of shoulder opener. We did a lot of work with those push-ups, with those overhead reaches. All of those pieces are going to be really important as we continue to build out our sun salutations. So thank you for taking the time to move through some technique. Good. Gives you something to kind of anchor your brain to as you find your breath and bring it together with those movements. Good. Go ahead and bring the right hand back into the palm of the left. Good. Ease your way out. Nice. You can even out those hips. Very good. And then take your time. You can rock a little side to side. As you're ready, you can start to rock it forward and back. Good. And then as you're ready, rock your way all the way up. We'll come to a final seat here together. All right. All right. So once again, this was our technique-oriented practice. We talked about stability through the shoulders, as well as the 4 actions of the shoulders, or 4 of the actions of the shoulders: protraction, retraction, elevation, and depression. Thank you so much for joining me today for this 30-minute practice, and I will see you next time.